Okay, so hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we were just gonna decide to do story time, and this is gonna be a really good story time because girl, I got some chisme to tell you. Okay, so here's my friend Melissa.
Zoom up to my face and edit.
And sorry it looks messy, but my hair looks like really greasy.
Alright,
And
guys,
then-
so I'm gonna tell you a little story.
And then here's Jennifer.
Yeah,
She's working. We're here at the library.
Let me look pretty because you guys make me look ugly.
Yeah, you guys look real good.
Oh shit. Okay, this is me, Jennifer. Hi guys. Yes, I look like an ugly bitch right now, but that's okay.
Don't cuss because you can.
We can get demonetized.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Okay, so let me tell you about my story time. This is gonna be a story time video about me and my sister. So let me tell you, once upon a time, there was a little ugly girl, and I'm not gonna tell her because she was pretty. She was pretty, okay. But let me tell you, one day we had some beef with this girl, and it was okay. This all started. This was in middle school. This was in middle school. No, and grab y'all coffees because this is gonna be some good ass chisme.
That's
Okay.
my girl.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, let me grab my coffee. Okay, so let me tell you. So this was in 8th grade.
Oh wait, this would be a good sleeping tea. Like you just put in your real intro, like the first picture.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh, you already thought we'll do that. And okay, so we had some beef, and like you know, like when you have sisters and brothers or cousins, you know you're finna jump in with them. So like I hate when people say like, oh, your sisters jump in, this got mad and shit, mad and stuff. Like, boy, if you had a sister too or a brother, you would jump in for them. You're not just gonna let them stand there and fight your sister. Like, the fuck, whoever does that is stupid. Let me just tell you. Okay, so let me tell you. This was in 8th grade. About the end of 8th grade at the library. So I'm gonna shut up. We were in 8th grade, and the end of 8th grade, and we were on the bus. It was like a very sunny, cloudy day, and all my sisters were on the bus. So my sister, she was in 7th grade, and all my other two sisters were in 8th grade, and I'm in 8th grade too. And so this one day, I was sitting in the back, and this girl starts to throw freaking paper at me, paper balls. So I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna. First, I let her like get away with it, but the second time I got so annoyed, so I stood up. I was like, you know what? I threw back the pencil because she was throwing pencils too. So I was like throwing pencils back at her too. So I was like throwing that at her too, because I'm not just gonna sit there and let her do that to me. That's kind of like bullying me. So I'm like, no, like I'm tired of this. I'm not gonna let her do this to me. So I said to her, I was like, get your pencil back, and I moved up to the front, and then this girl throws another pencil at me. So then I got up and I was like, you know what? If you don't stop it, I'm gonna need a fight. And then she was like, do it then. But you know, I try to be the more bigger person. I try to be the more bigger person. So then I just went back and ignored her. And let me tell you. And then when we got off the bus, it was right into her bus stop. She goes to my sister and starts pulling her hair, like she starts pulling her like this. And then she pushed my sister first. So then Jennifer, she ignored her, and she tell her the whole story. Tell her when she pushed you on the bus. We were on the bus.
I think she said something to me, but then she pushed me, I think, and then so she started swinging her hands at me, then I swung her back, so then we started swinging each other, and then we started going towards the end of the bus, like to get off at the door, and I told this bus driver, do not let her off the bus, but this stupid bus driver doesn't fucking listen or doesn't understand English, apparently.
Don't cuss. Sorry for cussing.
English. Apparently, like, not saying to offend nobody, but she, like, clearly understood me what I said, and she still let her off the bus. So she got off the bus, she started hitting my little other sister, like, in 8th grade. She was, like, in 7th grade. She started hitting her, so then I'm like, oh, hell no. Wait, she hit me first.
Don't cuss.
She hit me first.
Oh, hell no.
Sorry, she cussed.
She hit me first. She swung her hand on my mouth, and then my little sister jumped on top of her and started grabbing her hair, and then they landed on the floor. So then we all jumped in.
Wait, but we were on the bus. So when the girl was gonna swing on my sister, I tried to get in it, but then this other girl comes back on me and she pushes me. I was like, girl, I don't even know you. Why are you pushing me? And then she's like, because you're swinging on my friend. And I was like, boy, I'm not swinging. That's my sister. So get out. So you know, like I'm not trying to cuss, but you know, I have to hold it even. So then I just ignore her, and then this bus driver let the girls get off the bus, and then that's when we just walk away, right? And then this girl comes up running into my sister, and then my little sister, she ignores her. My sister, we didn't know my sister was getting swinged at until we looked back. So my other little sister runs up back and starts grabbing her, pulling her on the floor, pulls her hair, pulls her little weave off, and then pulls her my little sister. My little sister, if y'all knew her, she has a worst side to ever. So when you get on her bad side, she'll go on you. So my sister grabs her hair, pulls her on the floor, starts fighting her, and then I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that until she does that. So, and then we were all the way to the other street, and then we see my little sister on the floor. So I'm like, oh no. So I run up, all these cars beeping, and I'm like, oh no. So then I tell my little sister, get up. So then she got up, and I got on the floor, and I was like, so you know what, you wanted to fight, let's fight, like, girl. And I started pulling her hair and all that.
You all started jumping in.
And we started jumping in. Like, okay, I know people might get mad at this because we jumped in, but I mean, like, look at this point from my view. You're gonna see your little sister can fight, but how are you just gonna let your little sister get in a fight when you're the older one? Like, how are you gonna do that? Like,
it's like protective instinct from like a big sister.
Yeah, like, how are you gonna just do that? Like, I'm not dumb. Like me as a Mexican girl, like, you gotta jump in for your sister. Like, that's just
me as
it.
Latina.
Yeah, so I started getting in, but okay, this is technically not jumping in because we got her out. We weren't both fighting at her at the same time. That would be jumping, but we didn't. We let each other one at a time. So like, people get mad because of that, but look, honestly, I don't care what y'all think, cause I gotta do what I gotta do to defend my sister. All my sisters, cause I love them. So we were doing that, and I was doing this, and this little boy comes up, he's like, y'all doing too much, just stop hitting her, you're doing too much, Vanessa, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what, she wanted to fight, so she's getting a fight, and I don't care. So then my other sister comes up running in, this girl who I was fighting with, she starts pulling my hair, like, doing that, and I was like, girl, pull your hair too, the hell? So, I pull her, and all that, and then my other sister, Devaney, she comes in with a binder, starts hitting her behind her. Devaney starts screaming the binder, and she starts hitting. It was Jennifer and Devaney. They started with this for like just the binder, and I was so weak. I was like, what is a binder?
Oh hell no!
So yeah, and then that's when we started all, because everybody backed us up away. We were all mad, and I was crying too. And I felt so bad at the end, but I was like, so the good thing that the old ladies from the front of the neighbors, they saw us, so like they knew who started first. So like we didn't get in trouble by the police or anything, so that was a good thing. I'm not saying I'm not a troublemaker, but I gotta do what I gotta do to defend my sister. So we didn't get in trouble, but we did get suspended from school and kicked off the bus for like 10 days. But I mean, that wasn't like technically bad for me, because I mean, at least I didn't get like expelled from school. So. And a good thing I didn't go to that other school for the bad people.
She saw the video clips, and they actually didn't get us in trouble.
So we didn't get in trouble, and I felt like people were on our side because, first of all, she started it first. So how are you just gonna stand there and not do anything? That's what people don't get, is that if they do you first, like if they try to fight with you, like how are you just gonna stand there, like like, okay, first time I ignored her, second time I ignored her, third time no, I got on her, and that's when it's like bullying, like.
Humiliation,
and like telling us that we're ugly, that all that other stuff, and like that we didn't know how to dress, like all, like, girl, like who cares?
You wear your linens every day.
Like, okay, shut up. If we wear the same clothes, like, if you got a problem, you buy for us, okay? So this video is story time, but one point I need to get to is that if somebody's bullying you, you gotta stand up for yourself, but if they bully you like so many times where you can't stop, like, I swear, just tell a guardian or somebody who you trust or a friend, so they can tell you to stop that person. But like, violence is never a solution, and like at this day, like,
sometimes it is, guys. Sometimes it is. Sometimes,
it just depends on the situation. But like at this day, I feel kind of like regretted of like what I fought, because I know I could have done more. But at the same time, the teachers where I went to middle school didn't care. Like, I kept telling them they didn't care. They would say ignore her, but this girl did not listen. Like, this girl was hard-headed and stubborn, and let me tell you, she did not care like what any teacher told her. So somebody had to put her in her place, and that was me and my sisters. So like, I'm just telling you, when you get bullied or you're getting bullied, like, tell somebody who you trust, tell an adult, or tell people at your school. because if you don't do anything about it, that's just making the problem worse. And I also feel like if you're at the point where like you're telling the teachers and they don't listen to you, you're telling your parents and they don't like react to it, like then that's what you gotta do. You gotta fight because you gotta stand up for yourself, and you gotta have dignity. Like they can't just be going downgrading on you, telling you stuff. So this is just a point saying that be proud of yourself and do what you gotta do to make yourself stand up. You know? So this is my story time, and I hope y'all like it. I mean, just comment like any other story times you guys want to hear, because I have a lot, and my friend Melissa has a lot of other stuff.
Subscribe to my channel. It's Melissa Sanchez, and I'll be having some story times like this.
I'll have her YouTube channel down below. So
yes, so
we're gonna
make some collabs sooner or later. So yeah, follow us.
Bye.